Hey guys, Dr. Stephanie here, and today we're going to work on balance. So, balance is very important, especially as we get older, because balance tends to decline. We start not working on our balances frequently, and it gets really hard to even just stand on one leg the older you get. And so, I challenge you today, before I get into the exercises, to stand on one leg and just see how long you can stand on that leg, and then do the same thing on the other side. See how long you can stand. See if you can do it for longer on one side than the other, and just see if you can make it to at least 20 to 30 seconds. That's kind of the normal range for everyone. Now, as we get older, it goes down a little bit. And so you want to make sure, or at least try to maintain that 20 to 30 seconds that you can stand on one leg as you get older. Even though it typically goes down as you get older, it doesn't have to. The more you work on it, the better your balance will be. And that helps prevent falls as we get older. It helps improve strength. So the better your balance is, usually the better your strength is too. And they kind of go hand in hand. So you can work on strength, which helps improve your balance on one leg and on two legs. And so balance is important. So we're going to go through some exercises that you can start doing today to improve your balance and keep that balance going strong as you get older and help prevent falls, prevent injuries, and get rid of pain too. Because if you're having hip or back or knee pain, if you improve your balance, that can actually help reduce pain. So we're going to start, and the first exercise we're going to do is a forward and backward tap. So stand on one leg, bend your knee slightly, and you just want to tap your heel forward and then tap your toe behind you. Tap your heel forward, tap your toe behind you. Now, if you don't feel like your balance is good enough to do that without really wobbling or falling over yet, you can hold on to something. So do it next to a counter, do it next to a couch, even next to a wall, just putting your fingertips on a wall. But the goal is to eventually do this without holding on. So just tap your heel forward and tap your toe backwards. And then, so you want to try to do that 20 to 30 seconds. So kind of going for that goal that you want to be standing on one leg, that balancing for 20 to 30 seconds. And then repeat on the other side. So tap your heel forward, tap your toe back. And you can start with just a very slight movement here. And then you want to increase it to where you tap further forward and further backwards. This is also a good one for hip stability, quad strength. So this is a good exercise overall, but it really helps with your balance. So try that for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. You can also repeat that 2 or 3 more times. All right, for the next one, we're going to grab onto a kettlebell here. You can also use a dumbbell or just something heavy if you don't have a weight at home. Maybe like a jug of milk or a heavy purse. That works too. So what we're going to do for this one is stand on one leg. And again, if you need to hold on to something, you can. And you're just going to lean to the side. Kind of let that weight pull you to the ground and then come back up. It's a little more challenging than it looks. So just let that weight pull you down, come back up, let that weight pull you down, come back up. Try to do that 8 to 10 times, and then do the same thing on the other side. So stand on this other leg, let that weight pull you down, and then come back up. You're trying to maintain balance as this weight is kind of pulling you off balance. So this is a tougher one, but again, like I said, you can kind of use something for balance if you need to when you first start, and then just kind of let it pull you down and come back up, pull you down, come back up 8 to 10 times. Then you can go ahead and repeat that for 2 to 3 more sets. If that first set of 8 to 10 is really tough, you can start there and then gradually add more sets as your balance gets better. But again, just kind of hold on to that weight, stand on one leg, and just let your hand kind of drop to the floor and come back up. Okay, we're going to do another one with the weight. So this one, you're going to stand on one leg, knee slightly bent. You want to keep the knee bent because you don't want to lock out your knee. This actually helps work on a little more hip and quad strength too. So here, you're just going to transfer this kettlebell around your body as you stand on one leg. And the goal for this is 20 to 30 seconds. But if you're not there yet, even if you can do 5, and that's all you can do to start, 5 seconds, start with 5 seconds. and then keep working on this and improve that to 10, 15, 20, and hopefully eventually to 30. Then you'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Just move that weight around you as you stand on that one leg. You may feel your foot or your knee wobbling a bit, and that's okay. That just means it's working. So the goal, 20 to 30 seconds. You can repeat that 2 to 3 times as well. If you can only get 5 or 10 seconds, that's fine too. Just start with that. And you are allowed to tap your foot down, or if you feel like you can't quite balance for long yet, you can kind of keep that toe on the ground in the back to start and just do it like this. And then when you're ready, just lift that toe up. Okay, so the next one is simple but hard. You don't need any equipment, but what you want to do is balancing with your eyes closed is important too, because then you work on your balance, but you get more awareness of space around you. Because when you can see, it's easier to balance. When you close your eyes, it takes the sight, the vision part out of it. So it's important to work on that too. That really works on your balance. So maybe at night if you get up to go to the bathroom, it's dark, you can't see anything, you've already practiced standing on one leg with your eyes closed, you practice some balance with your eyes closed. That helps you not bump into anything, not fall over, because I know that's a lot of times people get injured at night when they're getting up to go to the bathroom because they can't see. So if you kind of take the seeing part out of it, the vision part out of it, and you work on your balance with your eyes closed, that can help with that. That can help prevent falls in the dark. So for this one, stand on one leg, close your eyes, and first just see how long you can hold that. So you time it or have someone else time it. Just close your eyes, bring one foot off the floor. If you're unsure, well, even if you are pretty sure of your balance, do this next to a counter or a couch that you can easily grab, because I don't want you falling over if you're trying this. Don't try it out in the middle of nowhere if you're unsure if you're good at balance or not. So stand next to a counter or a couch and close your eyes, lift one foot. Just time how long you can stand there. Then repeat on the other side. So let's say you get to 8 seconds. That's where you want to start. So then if you got to 8 seconds, you want to repeat that 2 more times on each side, but this time you're not really testing to see how long you can go. This is more of the exercise. So you got to 8 seconds, so we're going to do 3 times holding 8 seconds on each side. And then you want to maybe do that for the first week and then progress to like 10 or 12 seconds and then keep increasing that number, and that will help improve your balance with your eyes closed. Okay, for the final exercise, I'm going to use a little balance board. And if you don't have a balance board, you can get one. There's multiple types on Amazon, but you can also just use like a pillow or like a soft towel, just something that is not a hard surface like the floor. Like it gives you a little bit more instability, an unstable surface. And the reason that I say you should work on balance on kind of an unstable surface is because not all floors, you're not going to be walking on just a flat, nice, smooth floor all the time. You may be walking in the grass, you may be walking up a hill, down a hill, up and down a curb. So it's important to be prepared for those situations. You may have good balance just walking on the floor, but then go out in the yard and you're afraid to walk or you just are clumsy. And this can help improve your balance so that you're confident walking on all surfaces. So there's a lot of things you can do on these. The first thing you can do is just stand and just balance on one leg. Again, if you need to hold on to something at first, go ahead. This is kind of an advanced exercise, so if you're not good, I would say if you can't stand on one leg on the floor for 20 seconds, don't move to the balance board yet. But once you can hit 20 seconds, you can move to the balance board and then just work first on standing on one leg. Then you can add maybe eyes closed on one leg. Then you can add some of the other exercises like the weight pass. You can move your arms up and down or side to side. You can even do the forward and backwards taps. But this just kind of challenges your balance a little bit more. Also helps with hip stability, hip strength, and ankle stability too. So if you roll your ankles a lot, all of these exercises will help improve that ankle strength and prevent you from rolling your ankle a lot. But they'll also help you just improve your balance and prevent injuries and reduce any pain you have in your lower legs too. So these are things you can do even every day. You don't have to do all of them every day, but even if you can practice just maybe 5 minutes of balance work a day, that can really improve your balance over time. So just start doing a few of these and watch your balance improve.